Hey there, I'm Mallorie, a Babylist Scout, here to talk to you today about one of me and my daughter's favorite baby gear, the Ollie Swaddle. As a first-time parent, I totally understand that when trying to choose a swaddle for your baby, it can be so overwhelming when trying to choose from the hundreds that are out there. Maybe you're like me and the curiosity was immediately there for the Ollie Swaddle. There were noticeable characteristics that set itself apart from the others. And let me tell you, everything my eyes were saying before I was actually holding it in my hands were absolutely met with the quality. Made with its 85% polyester, 15% spandex, and a special thread of moisture wicking fabric, making it so stretchy and gorgeous. It's super straightforward with its velcro and the elastic tie below. It's so simple, but so much at the same time. And so I'd love to dive in and talk to you about why I think the Ollie is the real deal. All right, so you have the facts, which are, there are real developmental benefits to swaddling, and the Ollie makes those happen. It eases the transition from the womb by keeping your baby snug, while also not putting any constraints on their joints. That snug Ollie swaddle feeling also encourages calming to increase bonding, which enhances the neurodevelopment. And to save the best for last, the Ollie Swaddle could enhance baby's quality and duration of sleep. Who would say no to that? We started using our Ollie a few weeks out of the womb, and I clearly saw a difference with my daughter's self-soothing. Before the Ollie, her little hands would get in the way by keeping her mind up with her quick sudden movements, but having our baby snug in the Ollie can help reduce them waking suddenly. A sudden waking baby is not always a pleasant one, so the Ollie has definitely stayed as one of our nighttime routines since we started using it. One of the more practical things about the Ollie, the washing. Having a little one in the house now, laundry, it's a very sensitive subject, and as nice as the Ollie looked, I thought for sure it was gonna need to be hand washed, but I was so excited there's no need for that. It's as easy as washing it with all your 50 million other little tiny clothes. Just making sure that you do put it in a delicate laundry bag, which it comes with, thank you Ollie. And for drying, you have the option to tumble dry low or air dry. The most beautiful and functional part of the Ollie is hands down the design for me. It has its moisture wicking threads and velcro that keeps the Ollie secure and also helps allow for an individualized custom fit for each little one rather than age or weight. The Ollie approaches its use more from a developmental perspective. If your little one is at the newborn level, then you can use the Ollie as a traditional swaddle. And if your little one can roll from back to stomach, then you can also use it as a transitional swaddle with one or both arms out. Going back to the moisture wicking threads, I so appreciate those. Living in a hotter climate and having a baby that seems to sweat easy, the Ollie's special thread makes me feel better knowing I'm setting her up with the best from the possibility of overheating. But also to note, even if you live in a colder climate or in the winter months, the special threading also has the ability to keep your little love warm without overheating. 2 for 1, am I right? Okay. So there's all the facts. But after seeing the price tag of over $50 for one swaddle, my question was, is it worth it? I will tell you, after only using it a few nights, my husband and I are sold on the Ollie. We started with the receiving blankets and the transition of not having to double wrap blankets or worrying about her kicking out of it, and the blankets going over her face was a major win for us. The moment we wrapped her in this swaddle, we were so happy with how secure it was, as well as how easy it was to use. And anything used in the nighttime hours, easy is a word you want to hear. The Velcro really does make it just that. Easy in 2 motions. To wrap baby up in the Ollie Swaddle, all you have to do is lay the Ollie out flat, cross both sides over while making sure the top is below your little one's shoulders to ensure that that fabric does not cover baby's nose or mouth. Have all Velcro tabs fastened securely and always tie the elastic loop directly below baby's feet. Their feet should remain tucked into swaddle during sleep, and you never want to position your baby on its stomach or side when in the Ollie. Some big wins for me with the Ollie are buy one and done, unless of course you want one in each color, because they're all gorgeous. It truly is a one-size-fits-all and will last as long as you need to swaddle your baby. The sizing of the Ollie is 30.5 inches in length and 28 inches in width, and meant to grow with your little one, and we found that to be true. Fitting our girl perfectly when she was just a few weeks, and she was on the smaller size at 6 pounds. Now into her 4th month, and it still fits her as if it was made for her right now. Another option you have with the Velcro design is changing diapers without having to undo it all. It's as easy as untie and pull up. You guys, we use this on a daily basis and could not be happier. But just like every good product, I'm sure you also want to know, but are there any cons? I'm so glad you asked. The Velcro is why it's so easy to use, but also why it brought up 2 downfalls for us. Our little miss is a deep sleeper, so we have not personally dealt with this, but I've heard from others if you want to adjust the swaddle or take it off completely during diaper changes, it can be loud and startling for the baby. The second thing which we have experienced is the Velcro is so strong, which is so great for keeping babies snug, but if you do not hit the Velcro just right, you'll find that it peels the fabric over time. However, even with those 2 things, this here is a product we are so happy with. We absolutely recommend the Ollie, and it definitely is one that you do not want to miss out on. I hope this video is helpful in making your decision for the best swaddle for your little one. If you need more options, check out Babylist's Best Swaddles Guide. And as always, happy registering.